Hello, I'm RetroJules. This is my tier 10 Swedish Stridsvagn. No, you're right, it's not. You know as well as I do not play tank destroyers. But when you load into a game, what's the first thing you do? You bring the team lineup up, just to see how the tiering is, how well tiered you are or not. And then if tiering doesn't bother you, i.e. if you play tiers 9 and 10, you won't be overly concerned, then you're looking at the enemy, seeing what they consist of, possibly looking at which tanks you'd rather avoid till late in the game, possibly which tanks you're going to hunt down, and then you might be looking at your team makeup too. And maybe lastly, just to see if you recognise any names out there on the battlefield, and more likely than not whether there's any names out there that you might possibly want to hunt down. So you look at that top line, and the top line is so important. It gives you that lineup and possibly how you might play the game, or might tell you how the game is going to play out. And yeah, if you get a team full of triangles on either side, that can generally ruin the game, and it can be quite a campy, stally game. That lineup is so important. Or you get one of those lineups where one team is completely campy and one team is highly mobile, and you never know which way that game is going to go. Quite often the TDs can win by just holding their ground and stopping the enemy progressing towards the cap, or they tend to be a bit too campy and the highly mobile team just move in swathes and completely annihilate the camping triangles. And yeah, that one's a little bit silly, but I'd love to play that. Just imagine 2 light tanks and 2 teams of artillery. That would be absolutely amazing to watch. Probably a very quick game. But no, my ultimate lineup, I think, would be 2 artillery. That way artillery can cover the map between them, and also if a sneaky scouting tank comes whipping round the back of the map and catches them with their pants down and takes one of artillery out, the chances are there's a second one there to try and shotgun the little bugger that snuck into the back of the map. And then 3 triangles, 3 tank destroyers I think is enough. One possibly stay, well generally they tend to stay around the cap, don't they? But if you get those good players in the tank destroyers, they'll push forward with the team, and between 3 of them I think they can cover the map nicely, whether they hold back or whether one chooses to move forward with the team and help shoot over their shoulder. 2 light tanks I think is spot on. Hopefully one for either side of the map, but also there's that double chance if one surges forward, normally me, lights up pretty much the whole team and then gets annihilated very, very quickly, there's still one left that can hopefully last until the end of the game, keep spotting, keep taking advantage of tanks with poor health, and maybe keep spotting for artillery too. And then I would like to see 4 mediums and 4 heavies. A really good spread of heavy brawlers that can cover the map, and a nice spread of mediums that have that mobility and firepower to just basically mop up, clean up, be annoying, and just get out there and be manoeuvrable. This would be my ideal team lineup, and I just wondered what yours would be. Do you agree with that? Is the 2 artillery, 3 TDs, 2 light tanks, 4 mediums and 4 heavies the ideal team for you? Or would you change that? Is there something you would rather see on that team lineup? Really interested in your thoughts on this one. It's just a quick video just to see what your ultimate team would be. Keep safe, keep tanking, and I'll see you soon. Shut.